What is up, guys? Today on BladeHQ.com, we are at Blade Show 2013, and we are going to go talk to Jim McNair. Jim, how you doing?
Hey, doing pretty good.
Good. Give us a quick introduction, and then we'll go to the knives. Who are you? What do you do?
Okay, I'm Jim McNair. I work for Kershaw and Zero Tolerance Knives, and I work in the R&D department, so I do a lot of the design work.
Jim has designed some of the most amazing ZT designs out there. I'm just going to say it. Straight up say it. So, tell us what's new.
Okay.
What is new and cool?
Okay, so new and cool this year. First off, I'll start with the brand new ZT-0454. So this is a really exciting knife for us. This is a new design by a Russian designer. That's also kind of a new thing for us, kind of a world knife. His name is Dmitry Sinkovich. Does some very cool stuff, and so this is based on a model he did called the Cardinator. So if you look, the first thing you'll see is this is one new thing for us is we're doing a composite blade, which we've done before, but this is a three-piece composite blade. So we have CPM D2 on the cutting edge. Our center piece here is going to be 14C28N, and then our top piece is CPM D2 again. CPM D2 gets us a beautiful black etch, really nice high contrast blade. So really neat new blade design, really just striking and exciting, and a real functional steel as well. If we move on, the handle is made out of 3D machined carbon fiber. We've got that real beautiful, real close machining pattern on it, so it's very smooth as well. It feels almost like it's been sanded. Beautiful Sinkovich design on the pivot here for the nice big oversized pivot. Then if I flip this over, we've got a solid titanium backspacer.
That's gorgeous.
Some cool machining on it. We have some chamfers on the sides and a nice ball groove down the middle, so you get this neat kind of twin texturing going down the back and right around the bottom, so you can get a real good reverse grip as well. And then as we flip it over, you see we're using the subframe lock design, titanium lock bar. It's also got, you can see this one screw here is for a large hardened stainless steel lock bar insert. Beautiful 3D machined titanium clip. Another real neat thing about this knife.
I love that. That's just gorgeous stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Show me that the flipper action on it, if you wouldn't mind, Jim.
Okay. So this is also running on our KVT ball bearing system. So, I'm doing it upside down here. So real nice flipper action on that as well.
I love a good flipper. I'm just going to say that. I love a good flipper. It's a very, very pretty blade. I like that lanyard hole there. Nice and generous. How does it look in hand, Jim? Can you show us that?
Yeah. So this actually is a pretty big knife. It's a 4.1 inch blade. Nice finger grooves in the handle, but you can see it fits really nicely. It gets a real good, fits the hand beautifully. It's a nice slim design, a little different. We've done a lot of chunky things recently, so it's nice to do this real slim fighter.
I like that. I like to see the new designs with ZT, kind of slimmer, a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
Different designs with like the 770 is a lot smaller. Can you show me a comparison of the 770 to the?
Yes, I can.
And remind me of the name on this new one.
This new one is called the ZT-0454.
0454.
So the 454 and the 770 here.
Love it.
770 has a 3.25 inch blade, and the 454 has a 4.1 inch blade.
Very nice. I love like seeing these new offerings from ZT. They've got, it's not just a big bulky folder. What's the mentality there, Jim?
Oh, ZT brand has always been known for making a big, strong, beefy truck of a knife, and we want to continue that as well. But we've also had some new offerings that are a little slimmer, more gentlemanly, fit that kind of gentleman's tactical. They're comfortable in your pocket, easy to carry, lightweight, but also strong. I mean, we're not compromising on that either.
Very nice.
I mean, the one thing about this piece actually that's surprising is these handles. The carbon fiber is incredibly strong. It's also actually quite thick. Even though this handle is fairly slim, these pieces are relatively thick and they have a real nice contour. So this knife is actually quite beefy, even though it might not appear to be.
Very nice.
So the other big new knife that we have for this show is this is a new variant. We just introduced the ZT-0801 at SHOT Show this year, and so this is a new limited edition variant. So there's a couple of really cool new things about this. The blade steel has been upgraded to M390. And the other really obvious thing is this new bronze finish. So this is a deep, it looks like a deep oil rub bronze. It's a PVD coating. It's a similar toughness to like a DLC coating that we use. But it's this beautiful, rich bronze color. We've also coated the blade. The neat thing is we've done kind of a backwards thing where we've coated the blade blank and then we've ground the blade, so you get this real neat, shiny grinder satin finish on the blade, on the grinds and on the bevels, and the flats have that beautiful, rich bronze coating.
Go ahead and tilt it a little bit closer to the camera. Check that out, guys. Get it in focus there. Very, very cool stuff here from ZT. Look at that carbon fiber, man.
Yep. So this is, again, carbon fiber inserts and a titanium handle. We've also got a new machining pattern on this handle as opposed to the original 0801. So trying to make it a little more, little different, something exciting. The other thing, I don't know if you were able to catch it on the camera, is for kind of fun, we've got this window in the front handle, and then actually engraved on the inside of the back handle is our zero tolerance logo. So you get this sort of fun peekaboo effect as you look through that window.
We better adjust some camera stuff here and see if we can get that. Let's turn it this way, Oh man, you know how we do, guys. Check that out. It's gonna be a little bit grainy, but that is very cool. Very cool. You can see that window there, and zero tolerance is actually on that other side.
So a lot of times the devil is in the details on these kind of projects, and so we've really tried to add some cool details to make this
very cool.
Make this new and exciting.
That is awesome.
So again, if you look at the backside, solid titanium frame lock, just like the original. Deep carry pocket clip, and it also still retains the titanium lock side with the stainless steel hardened lock bar insert. So helps you avoid having any stiction on that. This really saves the trouble.
Wow, beautiful stuff. All right, Jim, what's next? What else have we got going on here?
So you've all probably seen this already. We introduced this knife at SHOT Show this year in 2013. This is the ZT0770. What we've done is, the original offering, we felt like, we could make it a little more exciting. Sometimes, we bring out these new knives and we get opinions from our dealers, from our customers, and we felt, we can do better than aluminum handles, and so we have. What we've done is we've upgraded this knife to a solid carbon fiber handle. Again, trying to keep this in a little more of an affordable price point. This is going to be now a $220 MSRP. But what you're getting for that extra money is you're getting solid carbon fiber. You're getting this beautiful decorative pivot before we just had a black screw in there. And so we've really kind of dressed this up, and we feel it a little more exemplifies the ZT brand and our concept. So this is originally where this knife was at with the aluminum handles. And this is the upgraded ZT0770CF. So this is the direction that this product is going to end up going in our line.
I'm pretty stoked about that. I was just handling it. It's super light. You don't have weight specs kicking around.
Yeah, unfortunately the camera doesn't tell you how light it is, but this actually, when we put this on the scale, this was 3 ounces even. Super light.
3 ounces. Beautiful, yep. ZT. All of us kind of just picked this one up and we were stoked on it.
It's going to be a really nice EDC. I mean, this is going to be a really popular one for people to carry. 3 1/4 inch blade. It's just big enough that you can see. I've got a pretty big hand. It's just big enough that you see it fits really nicely in my hand. So I mean, it just gives me enough room to be a 4-finger knife, and that 3 1/4 inch blade is just big enough to get some big jobs done. Still has the inset liner lock, but a good stiff. Full 625 thick liner lock. Deep carry pocket clip that can be mountable on left or right-handed. So for all you other southpaws like me, no worries, you can put it on the left side. And like I said, MSRP of $220 now on this knife.
Wow, I'm stoked on that. Serious, because I'm kind of a smaller knife guy.
Yeah.
And so seeing a small offering like that's super light, super EDC friendly, I get excited about that.
Yeah. Well, we won't hold it against you.
Awesome. What else have we got, Jim?
So these other offerings you've seen before. We have a 0560 and we have a 0300. The neat thing about these is that we're doing something that we as a company haven't done much of before, which is we're doing a black stonewash finish. So this is a real neat new finish for us. We realize, other people have done similar things with acid washing. What we're doing is we're taking our DLC finish and we're putting it through the stone washing process. The real exciting part of these knives comes when you look at these 3D machined handles. Anytime you get that neat raised texture on there, you get this beautiful pop when you do the stone wash. It gives it a great, almost looks like a battlefield pickup. It's sort of almost like a pair of stonewashed jeans. You get a little bit of that worn look, but it's even and it's beautiful. Gives it a whole new appearance to a knife that we already previously produced.
I like that. I think it's a good new thing on a great old thing.
Yeah. So that's the 0560.
Very
And then it
nice.
also turned out really beautiful on the 0300. So we really aim to get that cool speckled kind of look to it. We've also tested this finish. It's not going to be as durable as our full DLC finish where you haven't worn away the finish. You think about what we're doing, we are actually wearing it away a bit. But it still holds up really well. I've actually been testing a couple of knives that we've done with this kind of finish, and it holds up remarkably well. So this is also something we're really excited about. Real cool new finish for 2013. And then last but certainly not least, we have a limited edition blur here. This is part of our 1670 series. So what we have is kind of the zombie guys may like this. We've got this real cool smoked green finish here. Maybe some of our USN friends will enjoy this as well. And on this particular knife, we're experimenting with a new blade steel called BDZ1. It's also very cool blade steel. Performance-wise, it's actually real similar to our 14C28N, so it's also an affordable steel. But yes, this is another new offering for Blade Show.
Very cool. Very cool. That's pretty much the rundown, right, Jim?
Yep, that is.
Having a lot of fun. This is day one of Blade Show. How are you feeling so far?
I'm feeling pretty fresh right now. Has been 2 days.
Give it a couple hours. Thanks, Jim, for being on Blade HQ's YouTube
you.
channel. Be sure to subscribe, guys, and let's say hello to Knife Jen. I think the token hello is appropriate, right? Sure. Perfect.
Give them a reason to watch the whole thing.
That's right.